Hi, I'm Hoebel, and today I want to talk about being connected to your why. Probably the most important thing for me in life is being connected to why I do what I do, why I'm connected to anything or anyone in my life. So if you want change, if you want real powerful, lifelong lasting change, I don't care if it's weight loss, wealth, mental integrity, discipline, you have to be connected to your why. And there needs to be an emotional connection. So I get asked this a lot. Why do you do what you do? Why are you a health revolutionary? Why are you a fitness professional? Why are you a trainer? I can just say this. For me, it started way back when I was a little kid. I always had a prowess for athletics. My mom put me in gymnastics when I was 2 years old. Little Brett, tumbling around, blah, doing flips. Little beige on floor, boom! Just kidding, too young to do that. But there was a natural gravitation for me to that. She said we'd be in Hawaii at one point, playing the drums. Brett would get up, kicking in, a little naked Brett, kicking around, playing immediately to the drums. I was like, really? Interesting. Music was a part from the beginning. And then I was an overweight teenager. I went through a lot of issues, a lot of denial, a lot of things where I gained weight. Now luckily I was thin first, so I developed some roots of confidence and I knew I could do sports, and then I gained the weight and I lost the weight later on. But going through those experiences, the one thing that got me out of that, number one, was just realizing, hey, you have an issue. You are overweight and you got to do something about it. And then the training and really fitness saved me. It got me out of that. So having fitness a part of my life, having music a part of my life, having dance a part of my life, and the family and friends that were there for me, that is a big part of it. So I look back on all those things. Those are all part of my why. It's the feeling that I get on a physical level, on an emotional level, and definitely on a mental level when I am working for myself and helping others. It just, from all these aspects of my life, from my career, to how it affects my energy levels, to my relationships. It's everything. It feeds into me being a trainer, a fitness professional, doing nutrition, a motivator, helping save people's lives from my clients to Biggest Loser or whatever. That's all part of it. So for you, you have to get connected. Why is it that you like what you do? Is it financially because you want to make more money? Is that it? It can be that. But is it that you really like helping people? Do you really want to do that? If somebody comes up and asks you a question, do you actually pay attention and get back to them? Or do you not? These are all the little things. You'll start to notice the things that you gravitate toward. Those, and the best advice my dad ever gave me, I was from pre-med, hitting it so hard in the medical industry, doing research, applying to med school, MCATs, the whole 9 yards. Going from there into finance and working very hard for a hedge fund and working alongside traders and educating myself on that, to finally realizing I enjoy it, but I don't love it. I don't get out of bed thinking about this. I don't go to bed thinking about this. These people aren't really my tribe. And I asked my dad, I don't know what to do. The advice he gave me, find something that you love to do, aka that you're emotionally connected to. Because it'll never feel like work, and either the money will come or it won't matter to you. And I said, Dad, the only thing I look forward to is getting out of class and teaching these part-time boxing classes and kickboxing class, basically my fitness. That was the one thing I loved doing. Making my playlist, thinking about the choreography, answering the questions from the people after class, seeing the improvement on everybody. That's what I love. That's what I thought about getting out of bed. That's why I ended up in this career. So think about your why. Think about what it is that you're emotionally connected to. And if you haven't found that yet, that's okay. But keep looking. I always use, my dad is probably the greatest mentor I've had. Him going and helping people was like such second nature. I could see it in so many things that he did, from being a professor at Princeton, staying long hours with his students, grading papers, taking phone calls, having graduate students live in our house, getting them cars because they couldn't afford it. Like, so many things that I just thought, oh, this is normal. It wasn't normal. He just took going out of his way and helping people was part of his way, and that, I think, had a big influence on why I do what I do. I enjoy doing this. It gets me out of bed, and again, it fulfills multiple things in my life. So, connected to your why is the most important thing I think you can find out. I'm Brett Hoebel. Thank you guys. Muito obrigado. Até logo.